All right. Good morning, everybody. Um, Welcome to today's live stream. Before we begin, just a quick disclaimer. This live stream is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and nothing shared here should be considered financial advice. Trading involves risk, and you are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. By watching this stream, you fully understand. With that all being said, let's go on over and take a look at earnings for the day. So nothing too crazy over with news over the weekend. Um, for earnings, today we had nothing really too big before open. After close today, let's see, we have Open Door on semiconductors, Upwork. It's pretty much the big ones. Tomorrow before open, we have Coca-Cola, CVS, Spotify, um, and Oscar. I know a lot of people are watching the Oscar um, earnings, so we'll see how that goes. Uh, Hood is tomorrow, and some other big names. We'll look at those when we have those coming up. Let's go and take a look at the events for the week. This morning, uh, nothing too big. Um, Tomorrow, nothing really big either. It's kind of a quiet week until we get core CPI later. Um, yeah, so that's it for events pretty much. Nothing too crazy on news, like I mentioned earlier. So with that being said, let's go look at our charts. With as usual for the live streams, if you have questions, you want charts charted out, companies for me to look at, just type it in the chat, and I will take a look at it. Let's take a look at the indexes early morning, opening ranges. QQ still in the opening range, flirting with a breakout. The breakout here leads us to previous day high, 611.40. We can see right here, looks like we might be getting a breakout. Look for a new high of day. The target to the upside would be R1, 614.40 would be the spot. Let's take a look at SPY. SPY, same thing here, within the opening range still. Also flirting with a breakout. The indexes were red to start off the morning. They're both barely green right now. Let's take a look at some other names. Tesla. Tesla still sitting around 410, 411. I mentioned on Friday that it was crucial that we got back above 400. So far, so good. It's good. Those are holding up. I'm still holding those TSL calls that I alerted in my VIP Discord. Those are still chopping around here as well, but those are still up like 30-40% right now. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA having a really nice morning so far, already up 3%. Literally a straight grind up from open in the past 30 minutes or so. Bulls really in control here right now. Broke the opening range. Looks like we're retesting the opening range, and I would expect probably move up to 194 if bulls can continue. Should get up to the R2 pivot. Let's check the 5-minute here. Might be worth going long. Thing is, we still have to wait another couple minutes for this to confirm a break over high of day. Also, the big spot to watch is just a break over the previous day high, Friday's level. Bulls look to be in control so far this morning. We're up off the open. We're up 0.84. I mean, last night on the futures, we had a nice open and then kind of just went down. Yeah, you can see right here yesterday, we were up like 8.84 or so on the futures. Yeah, almost a percent on the futures before it just fully pulled back and even went red. I forget how far, but like a 1.5% drop overnight, which is nice because it allowed bulls to hop in this morning and pick up some longs. Look at events. Yeah, like I said, nothing too big for news today. By the way, I'm not sure if y'all can hear that, but that noise of like ticking is my hamster trying to like bite his way out of the cage. It's the weirdest thing. He's been obsessed with like this corner in the cage for the past few days. Kind of odd. I'm scared I'm gonna come into the office one of these days and just find a hole in the cage. Okay. Yes, like I said, the high, previous day high. Feed that thing. Dude, I do feed it. I mentioned a couple weeks ago on the live stream that I've given it like pieces of pizza of my pizza because I looked it up and it said it was fine. It devoured that thing. It'll eat that. It'll eat beef jerky. It'll eat like a whole strawberry. I'm like concerned. It eats a lot. I don't know why. Okay, let's take a look at some potential setups. It's kind of a mixed market right now. Um, Nothing too special. I think I was reading somewhere some might have another chance to make another local high, honestly. It tends to have these runs every so often, and it might be a good potential dip buy here, honestly. But then you got this. But then you got this like falling unless it gets back in. I don't know. This is like a wait. I'm gonna wait on that one. Moss Daily is looking good. MO Daily is looking good. Macy's been having a nice run, 19 to 22. Nem, I mentioned this was a good dip buy. Nem so far so good. Uh, Pins not so good. By the way, I would recommend staying away from pins for now. It's just way too. Is way too much momentum to the downside. Okay. Yeah, bears are too strong there. Charge point. Volume is definitely low. Really? Okay, that's good. Hey, how about them Seahawks? Did pretty well yesterday. I definitely am not a Seahawks fan, but I was rooting for the Seahawks. I was, you know, I don't know. I'm just sick of I'm sick of the Patriots always winning it. And yeah, I mean you could argue this is, you know, okay, were the Patriots good like with Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, like were those some good years? Yeah, absolutely. Were they fun to watch? No, absolutely not. I hated every moment, every time the Patriots won a Super Bowl. Is Tom Brady one of the best quarterbacks ever? Absolutely. Right? But this year, like I get the whole Drake May hype, you know, MVP, he's, super, young kid with the Patriots doing well. Some people were saying he's like a clone of Tom Brady or something. I don't know. I was reading some stuff on that. It's a little crazy. Is it possible? Maybe. I don't know. But I can't handle another Patriots dynasty. It's too much for me. Like I would almost rather, as being a Bills fan, as much as I hate the Chiefs, I would almost prefer the Chiefs to like continue with them dominating over the Patriots. I can't handle the Patriots, dude. PLTR making a run. Let's take a look at PLTR. Ah, Palantir Technologies. Yep, it's up 4% this morning. Let's see. Yeah, it's making a nice run right now. Looks good. Let's see here. Why don't I go check in my current swing? The Yes, please go in the money. If we break yesterday's high, my calls go in the money easily. No problems. It also might be worth picking up some iron calls today. That was down bad. Oh, wasn't Hims down bad? Yeah, Hims was down really bad, I think. Yeah, it's down 25%. Chiefs look finished, honestly. Yeah, they do. I think, I hope, I'm praying that the Chiefs are done. I can't get behind like the whole Patrick Mahomes thing. Being the best, one of the best quarterbacks ever. No, no way. He's not, there's no way. RGTI. Let's take a look at that one. Pretty bullish right now. This might be worth looking at. Cons for later. Him says Dunzo. Yeah, I agree. Like 25% in a single day is bad. IONQ. Yes, sir. Go Bills. Bills Mafia. I went there. I think I posted some pictures last year when I went to Buffalo to the playoff game, Broncos and Bills. Um, I mean, Highmark 2.0 is going to be here, but I did go to the old stadium last year. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyable. Okay, that's a new high of day on QQQ. Problem is, like, we'd have to hold this. Like, I'd go long. But I want to see if the 5-minute candle can hold above the previous day high. Because there is a decent amount of resistance up here. Might take a shot at hood today, too. Let's check out hood. Yeah, hood's up another 4% today, which is good because I remember I bought these at 80. So far, so good there. NBIS. Oracle's up 10% too, by the way. NBIS is up 5% today. But taking a look at the daily, that's what's more important here, because like most of tech stocks right now, there's a trend line resistance to break to the upside, and this is already looking good for this one. PayPal pulling itself up by its bootstraps. Let's see PayPal. My average on PayPal is 43, so we're down $2 right now on PayPal shares. That's a massive gap. I'm just saying, it's a massive gap. It's a 16% gap. How come every stock already has present lines? Those are pivots. What you're looking at is pivots. I talk about these a lot. Pivots are the GOAT. Would highly recommend them. I want to take a look at QQ cons real fast. It's a little pricey. Ever so slightly pricey. This could be good. I'm staying out for now. This might be worth going long on, actually. Medu. Because Meta is all... Meta calls are really expensive anyways. The Head and Shoulders was kind of invalidated. But if we go for some Edu calls, then Metu calls. Because I do think Meta is going to have another move up. It'll rebound. Honestly, let's take a look at some of those. If we go out like... Hold up, I got one of my little brothers texting me. Pain Pal. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. PayPal's a good opportunity. Come on. Okay, yeah, I guess it depends. When you look at it like that, yeah, that's Pain Pal for sure. Okay. I'm trying to have my little brother change my oil on the truck. Give him a job, keep him busy. What are pivots for? Is it just to see previous highs and lows? Pivots are calculated off of the previous day movements. Whoa. Let's see. They're really useful on like the indexes. That's what I use them on. See, it might be worth. It'd be interesting to see if we could bounce here off of the previous day high and head to. Because how big of a move is that? Like a 4.8. So that takes us back up to what the high of the futures in the pre-market. That could be an interesting play if it holds if it can hold that low. By the way, I'm still watching those METU calls. Oops. Go back to METU. Daily directional. What options for today? I'm looking right now. We are looking around. Thoughts on SMCI lagging techs hard today? Yeah, well, this is just I said that this year I think we're rotating out of tech. Just my opinion. But it's down 3.7% right now. So I mean, I don't think it's a good buy. Like I'm not buying this. I don't like this company anyways. I have multiple reasons for not liking this company. Bull is better than PayPal. Come on. Show PayPal some love, guys. Do I think Weeble's a better opportunity than PayPal? Absolutely not. Have you seen this chart? It's no better than PayPal. I think I drew this wedge. Yeah, see, this was way back in November that I drew this wedge because I think I had bought some Weeble and sold it like $10. I bought it like at the lows, like $9, sold it at 10, or may have been a little bit below 10. But this one's going straight down as well. I don't know. It just hasn't been holding up well. Do you log your call somewhere? Yeah, it's under the trade journal. I need to update it. It's going to be updated this week. Because I have some late January stuff too. I have to add in there. But yeah, it is kept in the Discord. How come every stock right has? Oh, sorry, I already answered that one. Okay, let's go back to Medu. Yeah, why don't we? If I take a shot at these for like a farther out date. Let's see. Like if I look at I want to go like March. Like the 33. Sitting at like 200. I could fill to like 190. Yeah. I kind of like these. In which room are the signals from live trading shared? Um, I share the VIP ones in VIP options. I think I'm gonna take a shot at the Met you calls, but like further out. Like March. If I get filled into these like 190. Let's see. Those TSLL calls are still up 30%, by the way. Ooh, I probably should add on Dogecoin today as well. What's ISPC look like? Should we cut losses? I'm going to take a look at that one in a second. You think PayPal will close at 42 today? 42 is kind of pushing it. Probably not 42. Robinhood with the warning for leveraged shares. Wait, are METU calls in $5 increments for the options? I think they're in $5 increments. Let's find out if I can get filled to like 1.88. Yeah, it is in 5 cent increments. You can try 8.5. No, it's gonna have to be 190, which is fine. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that one. That's like from March 20th. That's way out. That's like a month and a half out. Which is nice because that gives it plenty of time. And that's the 33 strike. Yeah, I like that. See how the Nasdaq's doing. Ooh. Some green dildos. Look at that. Okay. 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 We see you. We see you. So next up, you'd want to see a break over 1220. Break over 1220 would be nice. VIP, go ahead and trim those QQQ calls I alerted. I alerted them at 68. They're now sitting at 0.94. Go ahead and trim those. Easy money. They dipped further too, which is nice. That's almost 40%. So you guys better be trimming those. No excuse right there. You all are definitely green. And I know for sure you all got better entries than I did. I alerted that at 6.8. I think they dropped all the way down to like 0.5 or something. So no excuses there. You guys definitely made money. And to be exact, that's a 38% gain currently. Not Doge. Hey, Elon Musk. I hate using him as like to justify trades sometimes. Okay, Elon Musk is a nice, great dude for like technology and stuff. Questionable individual, but hey, if he posts about like pumping something, I will follow it. It's free money. He said SpaceX is going to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon. He posted that on January 4th. So, I mean, I don't know. Entry at 0.55. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the majority of you guys should have been able to get entries way sooner than me on that one. Yes, I got lazy and didn't use a calculator there. That's 0.38%, by the way. Which is nice. It'd be cool if we hold here and break high of day. That should give us like easily 100% trade. We'll see though. We shall see. It was a good entry. We got in like here because I wanted, when we came down below yesterday's high, this I thought this was going to hold up as support. It came down a little bit further down to the support and then decided to go. Those cons are up 40% now, by the way. Climbing. Give us the money. HPE. Let me take a look at HPE for you. Hewlett Packard Enterprise Company up 1% today after being down kind of a bit. Like a 2% move. Yeah, but I don't care about today. I want to look at the daily. Actually, interesting. This has been grinding up as the market's been going down. Huh. Interesting. Kind of odd. This might be a good one. Because take a look at this right here. Trendline resistance. If it breaks that, yeah, that could be nice. Let's take a look at the MACD's also confirming it. Whoa, QQQ. Okay, trim again. Trim those Q's calls again. Sheesh. They're up to 1.20. It's nice. So what's crucial here now is that this holds. By the way, that's 82% now on calls. 82% on calls. You guys better be trimming. You better be trimming. Bought the wrong contract on MetU. It's the March 20th ones, if you're wondering. Guys, W trade on Qs. 82%. Very nice, very nice. Stop loss goes to break even now, by the way. I had it at 0.60 earlier because I wanted to give it a little bit more room, but I'm cool with putting it to break even now. Considering we're already up 80%, you should be out the majority of your position anyways. Free money. So for analysis, if you look at something like Nvidia and it broke below the R1 190 on the 5 minute, would you go short? Hold on, let me set a notification here to take. I want to trim it 100% for fun. Nvidia, the R1, yeah. So well, yeah. So what you would actually want to target is Nvidia is actually holding up the opening range nicely right now. For now, that is. But yeah, if you did break like below R1, you would actually want to target the next spot of support, which would be the previous day high right here. That's what this one is right here, the previous day high. If you guys are wondering, I have to explain this every day because there's so many of you that are new to the stream watching. The zones here, so of course I have the opening range, right? Opening range levels is like the most important. That's what I watch. Then you have my pivots. Then you have the previous day highs and lows. Those are all my supports and resistances that I use. Yeah. Let's go back. QQQ 120 now. Yep. Those are looking good. When you say trim, do you mean sell a portion of your calls? Yeah, it's exactly what it means. Selling is selling or trimming means to sell a portion of your calls. When did you purchase this call? I must have missed it. I bought it like 10 minutes ago. If you want the exact time, is at 8:25 a.m. And like I said, they were going red. What's the target? QQQ. I was targeting that upper pivot. I was thinking like possibly 614. It might be pushing it. I said that was like the high during the pre-market. If I open up the pre-market for the futures, like when they opened, not the pre-market, but the futures when they opened up yesterday and they had that nice run up for like almost 1%. It was around those highs. I mean, it's possible. We'll see. How's UNH looking? Let me take a look at UNH, United Health Group Incorporated. Problem with this one is it's back down below 300, which kind of sucks. I mean, as crazy as it is, and after like the whole hype in the summer last year, we're almost back like another 30. Well, what are we? Yeah, like another $30 down, and we're back down to those lows, which really isn't good at all if you're a UNH investor. Now, would I believe in Buffett and buy some of this? I'd be tempted to. Yeah, I don't hold any UNH, but it's just down bad. I can't convince. There's nothing like I look at this. There's nothing that's screaming bullish to me from a chart perspective. That's the problem. And you all know me. I'm a momentum trader, so like that's difficult for me to find a reason to go bullish, to go long. I don't know. I just don't really like it. This is me. A video on your trading view setup would be a good one. Yeah, this is something I should probably add to my channel. Today's move on QQQ already happened, correct? You wouldn't go long or short again. It depends. I would probably go short. So obviously with the longs that I'm currently in, I'm targeting for runners like R1, right? R1 pivot is what I would like to target. I think R1, if we did get up there, that would actually be a good possible short. And I would also consider going long again if we came down and tested the opening range. I'd probably go long again. That's normally about a 68 to like 72% or something chance of being successful, like bounce off of the opening range. Thanks for taking the time to explain. Yeah, absolutely. What's the expiration date for MetU? Those are for March 20th. That's like a month and a half out. I see Makes Sense was looking at an hour. Yeah, that's like more short term. What are we thinking about? Roblox? Let me take a look at. Oh, I think you asked this earlier. I'm sorry, I forgot to chart that for you. Roblox is up 10% today. I think it had an upgrade, price upgrade. I don't know. I think it's the pedophile company. I have questioned this company. But I mean, if you look at it from an overall, I'm not sure why that's kind of odd. I'm not sure why they got a price upgrade, considering it's been on a downtrend since like October. Yeah, I mean that is a nice jump today, and honestly, like I would probably consider shorting this just because I hate the company. Um, I wanted to look at the because you remember that wedge that everybody was talking about on the indexes, and then we like almost broke out, and then just absolutely got flushed. I want to see if maybe we would make new highs, new market highs by coming and retesting this trend line resistance eventually. Like that's the way we would make new highs. So like pulled off a double top right here, right? This is on the Nasdaq, by the way. Pulled off a double top, and then so I'm curious if like on its way back up to retest this line, if it'll be like somewhere around here where it breaks. Nvidia has jumped 20 in 2 days on nothing. Short? Well, it's not on nothing. It's just bounced with the overall market because I mean, while you say that it has jumped 2 days on nothing, I would say it dropped on what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4 days on nothing. So the market pullback really wasn't based on anything massive. You could say government shutdown, which wasn't even that bad. You could say it was the Iranian drone strike, which really turned out to not be that bad. So there was nothing really pushing that down. Like the whole crypto dump really just came out of nowhere. Although I was seeing some interesting, I don't know if it's true or not. I think it might be just rumors, but like the whole like with the Epstein files and the amount of Bitcoin and crypto mentioned so many times that like crypto was used in the human trafficking market or something. That's like what made it so big. Because I mean, it sucks because human trafficking is like it's one of the most. I forget where I was reading this, like one of the most profitable like ways to make money in the world or something. Absolutely evil. Um, so it makes sense that a market like crypto was built for that, so that there would literally be no trace of anything anywhere. Um, yeah, that's just horrible to think about. Not sure if it's true or not, but um, he didn't make. No, I don't. I don't think he made. This is rumors. I don't think he made it. Um, he may have played a role in using it for human trafficking. Is all I'm saying. I'm not sure. It's just a rumor. But like going back to Nvidia, all it's doing is just recovering. It's dropped, which it actually did really nicely. It recovered that 5-day drop in 2 days, which is great. Really bullish. Problem is Nvidia's been chopping since July last year. He paid to make it. He invested into its making. Yeah, that is true. That's a fact. He did invest into helping the overall creation, I think, of Bitcoin and playing a role in it continuing as a major currency. As like, is he the founder of Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. I don't think he's the founder of Bitcoin. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, short Bitcoin to the floor. There's money to be made in crypto. It exists, even if that's shorting it to zero. No, honestly, guys, I don't hate crypto. I don't hate crypto at all. I think I say this a lot too. I think there's just better opportunities sometimes. Like, look at Palantir. Look at the run Palantir had in 2 years. Why would you have invested in Bitcoin if you could have invested in Palantir? Am I gonna play Hood earnings coming up? Yeah, but they're expensive, dude. They're really expensive. I think I think Qs are having a breakout right now, by the way. Cons are up 100%. I might get my move up to 614. Cons at 1 through 4. 1 through 5. Is it time to trim more? 138. That is 100%, I believe, right there. Yep. If I can close, oh no way! I got closed at 1. Why did I get closed at 130? You know what? I'm gonna trim more just because of that. They're at 150 now. You know what? I'm trimming more. Trim more at 148. They're at 151. I got at 148. You should be trimming on the way up though. Nice, very nice, very nice. W. W. Interesting. Okay. Missed the QQQ trade, so I'm going to start over tomorrow. I'll be taking a couple more. I don't take one trade a day, guys. I'm here for a couple hours normally. It's not the end of the world. Will it reach 615? No, it won't. It'll hit 614. Well, yeah, I guess it's possible. They would just need to get over the R1 pivot. What is the safest long-term investment in your opinion right now? The safest long-term investment in my opinion right now. Ooh, that's a tough one considering I day trade a lot. I do hold positions and I like to take risky setups. Energy is a safe one right now. So I hold my safest investments right now currently are in I have FCX Freeport. They're a copper mining company. I bought them uh a while ago. They're up to 63. Actually, it's having a 5% day because copper's up really nice right now. Um, but I bought them way down in like the 40s. Is where I got them. Yeah, the low 40s, like in here. Uh, it's been having a really nice run recently because of the copper. Um, because of the copper run. But as for like safest investments, you probably want to go with something like CVX. CVX is safe. Chevron's had a really nice run, but they pay dividends. Um, that's a solid stock. Um, I think ET could be possibly a good investment for the future as well. I like those company financials. VZ obviously is a good one. Verizon. Verizon's up nice. It's too high to buy up here, but that is another nice investment. Price prediction for FCX. For FCX, I've been trimming some of my positions. I hold a very large position in FCX. Because I did anticipate a copper run in 2025, 2026. I feel like the last couple of years that copper's been behind in the market. I mention this one on X every so often. But as for like price target to the upside, Freeport really could break the all-time highs. It's made an all-time high, but we haven't like broken it yet. I wouldn't say we broke all-time highs yet. I'd like to see this at 80. 80 would be awesome. I would trim probably a very large portion of my position at 80. Met you already making money. Yeah, we should already be up like 1%. Yeah, I think we're already up 1%. Let me check my calls real fast. If my phone will load. It says they're at 198, which I know that's false because they're in $5 increments. One second. Yeah, Met U's already up nice right now. When looking at NVIDIA, is that considered a bull flag? Let me take a look at it. By the way, QQQ had another nice move just now. I'm watching my QQQ calls, that's why. Yeah. So we're almost up to 614. Yeah, for whoever asked about 615, that actually could be really possible at this point now. But the thing is, we have to break the R1 pivot. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna get my 614. Let me go back to NVIDIA real fast. I'd trim more. I'd trim more of those QQQ calls. They're up to, they hit 192 right here. Yeah, I'm gonna close them right now. Closing. Metu's like, it's up percent. Well, they're out for March, so that's fine. No, this isn't a bull flag, by the way. If you're talking about the short term, like today, that's way too long and choppy for a bull flag. What I'm more watching is that the opening range holds, which it is holding, so that's good. Oops. Whoopsie. Yeah, this is looking good in the video. I want my 614. Probably should start looking at a couple other long-term plays as well right now. By the way, that's 180% on Q's calls. You definitely should be out most, if not all, at this point. That was a nice catch there. I knew we were headed higher. That's just runners left for me now. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple more plays. Don't worry. We just getting started. I'm trying to go for a 200 call on for Friday on the video. That's why I'm asking. I bought two. Oh, in that case, you probably want to look out a bit, like at the higher time frames. Hold on, let me chart that in a second. Oops. Metu's looking decent, looking decent. EVX. Let's look at EVX shares. What was the one that? Oh, ISPC. Yeah, I'm still in these. Had good volume. Man, I really want 614. That's a bull flag right there. Oh, wrong one. That's a bull flag. Let's see if it breaks. Because that would be really nice. 200% bragging. TSLL calls. Yikes. Come on, Qs. Probably want to take like 2 more trades today. I mean, 180% to start the week really isn't that bad at all. It's pretty nice. Not going to lie. All right, I'm going to watch this for a couple more seconds and then I'm going to start looking around. I think it'll break it. I think we're good. How's Wolf looking? Wolf is above the opening range. Maybe a good buy in around the 15. Yeah, if it came back down, we're up 12% today. So I think it's a gap as well. Yeah, that's a gap up. So if it comes down and refills it, here's that resistance line that I drew out. What was it? Last week when I drew this out. We're back up to that like 1620 resistance or 1650 resistance. Yeah, I mean it can come back down and fill that gap. And then it's a good buying opportunity. I think it'll have a breakout. 16 mark. No, I'd wait for either a full breakout here or a drop to fill the gap. That would be my 2 entries. New QQQ calls entry. Possibly if this bull flag, it looks like a bull flag. Let's take a look at the cons. Probably want to look at the 615 ones. 0.6263. I don't know. I just feel like we're running out of upside here. Like it's a lot riskier going long. Yeah, it's risky. Anything past 616, I don't know if it will pass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, 616 is even a little high as well, but 616 like 80 would be top resistance. 615 enough is, I mean that was Thursday's high. That'll work as a strong resistance. By the way, for the record, There's a chance that we saw the bottom. I mentioned this on Friday that it could have been a dead cat bounce, but there's still a chance that that actually was the bounce, and then we'd head up from here and make a new high. Audio gone. Audio should be on. Silver ripped back up to 82 on the futures. Let me take a look. Micro silver futures. Yeah, it is up to 82. It's up another 7% today. But that, like I said, I was looking at FCX as well. Like I think metals are up today. Even GLD is probably up as well. Yeah, GLD is up 2% right now. Yeah, I did. I took a look at ISPC. I'm still in it. QQQ for the FEG. Yeah, the 615, 65, yeah. Let me go back. Yeah, I just don't know if it I don't know if it wants it. Like the momentum up right now is strong. We'll see. It's kind of breaking it right now. I was looking at RGTI earlier. RGT computing. This could be a good setup. Another one too. Oh, let's go back to METU. Oh, let me check my calls. Because we should be, those still should be up. Because I think we're up like a 2% from when I entered. Yeah. Problem is they're so far out. What time did I get in those? I don't remember. Because I think I got in those like, what time was it at? 8:30 is when I got into those. So like I caught it down here. So it's up like, it's up 2% for my entry. The calls are still sitting at 2.00. They haven't even moved. I'm up like, I think $12 per con or something. I mean, it's like that's 6% already. We'll see though. Microsoft 412 call. MSFT. For this week, let's take a look at the cons. There's no 412 call, but there is a 415 call. And that could be tempting for this week. Look how much wait, what? Why is the 14 call so cheap? Or the 415 call? Yo. Considering we had to move up, what is that, 2% so far today? I think Microsoft's behind too and had a $10 move. That actually could be a steal. Just as like a lotto. Yo, chat, I think I found a good lotto for the week. Hmm. This could be a fun one. We could give these a shot, actually. This could be interesting. If Microsoft continues, let's say it does climb another percent on the week, those calls are in the money. And they're running really cheap, too. I like this. And if it even dips further this week, I'd probably add a few more just for fun. Do you trade futures or just options? Yeah, I trade futures. Of course, I trade futures. I love futures. Yeah, I learned them in there's the future section in my Discord. Got some at 0.40, by the way. Oh, that's 415 for the Microsoft. That's more of like a lotto, though. Because that's actually for this week. Mm. MSFT 415 2 slash 13 or 09 lotto. Oh, wait. I'm so retarded. Chat, I'm literally retarded. It's 0 DTE. I knew something was wrong. I was trying to figure this out. I forgot. They have 0 DTE on Microsoft now. I just realized that. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally restarted. That is wow. That's crazy. That's funny. That's low key funny. Good stuff. Good stuff. So no, I won't be taking those. By the way, they are up. They are up $4 already. Um, so you could trim if you got in early. Like when I was talking about it, go ahead and trim them or cut them. I'm probably not gonna hold them. That's bad. That's really bad. That's a funny mistake. Yeah, I forgot. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now for Microsoft. I forgot that they did this to a lot of names. Um, yeah, that's funny. Which is kind of cool though, because now it gives like the opportunity for some big moves, and just straight gamble on them. That's funny though. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I knew it too. I looked at it. I saw 415. I was like, something is definitely wrong here. Made $10 on the mistake. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they're up. Like when I mentioned them in the stream, they're up. So it's a green trade technically. I'm not going to count it though because that's ridiculous. 100% gain on NVIDIA calls. Nice. Very nice. Look at Techno. Techno with 800% on the day. What did you play, Techno? USAR? Yeah. You caught that move, didn't you? Nice. Market should be doing better today. Sydney Sweeney rang. What? Sydney Sweeney rang the bell? Whoa. This is big news. Hold on. Sydney Sweeney rang the bell. I have to confirm this. By the way, QQQ's hit 614. Those calls were up really nicely just a minute ago. Those METU calls are up. Wow, METU's almost up 3% now. That's new high of day. METU calls are up to 2.13. Wait, I got to confirm this Sydney Sweeney. Hold on. Chat, where's my... Oh. She did ring the bell. That's crazy. Why isn't the market higher? What's wrong with us? Should be a 2% day right now. All the comments. Yeah. I mean, it looks like you guys, yeah. I did get $14 out of it. Yeah, that's crazy. I lose all my money on 0DT. That's why I'm here. Yeah, 0DTE is it's dangerous. She can ring my bell. Oh man. I would have tuned in early this morning. Dude. I would have tuned in. Show my support. Ring that bell, girl. What was I? Met you. Yeah, met you's already up. Look at that. Give me the new high of day, please. Break the opening range. Low key. Might just trim these. It's up 13%. For a call that's out a month and a half? Not bad. I was tripping yesterday. I had Amazon Prime commercial for the Super Bowl to show a commercial for Amazon Prime. And I swear I saw it in the third quarter, right? And like on Robinhood predictions market, it was like stuck red. And that was after the Netflix one that I alerted yesterday when Netflix went green. So it was already green on that one. And then I had the Amazon one play. And it was showing red. I was like, I swear I saw an Amazon ad. So then I wake up this morning and it turns out that they like had an error in the system or something for the Amazon Prime commercial. And then I got paid this morning for that. That was really frustrating though. I was mad at Robinhood for a second. Met you. We're just gonna leave met you. I mean, that's a month and a half out anyways. I don't even know why I'm stressing over that. I'm not stressing, but I don't even know why I'm watching it. Hood's up 5%. Those Microsoft calls that I talked about earlier are back up to 0.44 or something right now. I think they took a quick drop. Yeah, I mean, they took a quick drop to 0.26. Hey, guys, you got to give me a break. I was looking at that 415 call, and I thought it was free money. Dude, I knew that was free money. I was like, something's wrong. That's an expiration for Friday, and it's only 1% up. Free money. I'm waiting for the QQQ free fall back towards 612. I don't know if it'll be a free fall, but it could get back to 612 for sure. Realistically, if it did start pulling back, you'd actually want to see a drop to 611.40. Had to play for because of the cloud. Yeah. Oh, it didn't count. That's crazy. Yeah. That sucks. Sorry, dude. Made 150 on the Seahawks game. Seahawks. Sam Darnold, dude, from the Jets to a Super Bowl. Legendary. It was the greed they speak about in the Bible. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Any cheap contracts you're watching? Kind of holding off right now. Because I wanted to finish. So obviously I'm in the MetU calls and some QQQ runners. The Microsoft calls was a mistake, obviously. But as for like cheap cons, it's still a mixed market right now. Probably should start looking around. Hood's really tempting right now. Another day asking for the QQQ channel. It's in the VIP options. Yeah, it's there so that it's included in everything. It just makes it easier for everybody. Get Hood. I mean, the problem is Hood's already up. So I have the shares at 80, right? And then I bought more at 78, but I count the 80 since that's what I alerted. So I'm almost up 10% on Hood shares. The thing is, I don't know if it like wants to keep dropping because Hood with the Bitcoin and everything, if Bitcoin decides to go lower, then so will Robinhood. So it's kind of risky. I ended up losing 120 because of the loss was bigger than wins. Oh, yeah. Was that because you bet the Patriots? Oh, you end up losing. Oh. Can we not bring the game up? I'm still hurting. All right, fine. I'll stop talking about it. You prefer Robinhood or Webull for options? I use both. Robinhood's nice. The interface is nice. Webull's nice for like limit orders. QQQ breaking R1. That's weird that I didn't have my alert. Oh yeah, it looks like we're heading up to 615 now, which is great. All right, I'm just going to fully close those QQQ runners. That should be over 200%, I think. What are they at, 235? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's like 240, 245. Because I think we're nearing a top here. Why am I in the 1 minute? Will we do any lottos for tomorrow's calls? Yeah, I like to do some. Do you like ENVX? I was looking at it a second ago. By the way, I got out of Qs at 220. And I'm fully out of those. It's 230%, by the way. Sick full port into QQQ ODD boys. No, please don't do that. We're kind of in open air right now. So I mentioned how obviously 615 was Thursday's high. But other than that, pretty much open air because R2 isn't up until 619. That's a massive $5 move. I mean, that's like another 0.7% move. That's not happening. We're not getting that high. Thanks. You said to do it. If I fail, I need a refund. ENVX, I think, was the one somebody mentioned. It's up today, 2.4. I don't know how much momentum it's got left to the upside, but I think it's running out of steam here. That you already up 220. Yeah, I just saw that earlier. So I think the stock's up 3% or over 3% now on the day. Caught that perfectly at the bottom, which is great. Yeah, you can actually trim some at 220 right now. That's 15%. Excuse me. That's 15%. New high of day at previous high of day now. Friday's high. So if we break Friday's high, we should head up to 32.70. Will be the next spot. But those are 15% on the swing. Where is this in the Discord? Oh, it's right here. I was like, how can I alert this trim? Where's my checkmark emoji? There we go. Boom. Oh, I forgot to tag. There. Perfect. Nice, very nice. Let's see. I may want to try to take see if we can catch a short on Qs. Unity's up 10% today. I think it's on a... Oh, it looks like just buying. FSL's up. I talked about that one earlier this morning. Bull is up. Yeah, I should take a look at Ondas. Ondas is up 6% on the day, back over $10. Yeah. Ondas is 4 million. Defense secures 30 million multi-year mining program in Israel. That's big. That's huge. Actually, I probably should throw this on X. NVX still strong. Cons are cheap. Just because cons are cheap doesn't mean anything. This is big for Ondas, actually. If this is, so they dropped on last Thursday, they dropped to 830, 840. They're back up over 10. Here's what we need to watch right here. You need to watch this trendline resistance. If it breaks the trendline resistance, then we head back up to 15, actually just $16. Look at the MACD here. MACD is still above the zero line. If we cross over, that's actually huge for Ondas. On the next run up, the next high would be 16, which is actually, I think it's all-time high is $16. Yeah, so we'd probably retest all-time high if we break the trendline resistance here. MACD is also looking good. Problem is we need volume. We need more volume here. That is the issue. APA's looking to break that resistance that I talked about a couple days ago. ENVX. Why are you obsessed with ENVX? That looks like a Head and Shoulders, honestly. Something like KMI would probably be better to take a look at. Because I think KMI is on nice momentum. But I just played KMI, I think was it Thursday? Might want to take a shot at some RGTI. QQQ, decent rejection. Yeah, it's we're kind of high. Fed Waller should be speaking up. Yeah, 3 more Fed speakers after him today. Axon is up today. I'm finally back to green. Yeah, $30 move. 8%. And from today, it's up by 4% today. Yeah, almost 5%. Oops. METU calls up. We're approaching 4% now on the day. We're at the pivot now, the R1 pivot. So if you want to trim your calls, that's up to you. But they did hit 230 just a second ago. You can, if you want to trim those, you can trim them at 2.25. Like easily. Because the ask is at 2.30. Let's see. Looking around, looking around. Sims, good job. 20% on METU, 33% on Qs. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just if you guys took the 20 to 30% trims, you'd be profitable in the long term. You don't have to hold everything for massive gains. It's okay taking trims for 20 to 30%. $0.20 spread on METUs kill me. Yeah, just put in a limit order. Let me look at it right now. If you're trying to trim it right now, put it at 2. Hold on, let me look at my calls real fast. Try selling it 2.30 right now. You'd probably instantly get filled at 2.30 because the ask is up to 2.40. If you're looking to trim, try it. Try that. Metu doesn't appear to be wanting to be a swing trade. Well, hey, I mean, we're already up like 20%. It's worth trimming here. It's still a swing, by the way. Took your 20% and filled. Okay, good. Yeah. Had mine instantly filled at 2.30. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ask is up to 2.40. You could probably try, like if you're trying to go higher, you could probably push it for 2.35 right now. But I mean, that's easily, what did I get it at? Like 190, right? Was it 190? That's easily like 40% or $40 per con. So that's some good money there. And by the way, those are out for March. Like we literally just caught a whole 4% move on Metu, which is awesome. I'll probably go short if we hit Thursday's high on Qs. What's the target on Metu? I want to get back up to 38. Yeah, probably some waiting here. I'll probably go short if we hit 615. That's probably the spot I'll go short. Oh, somebody can fill the 250. Let me see what that spread's at right now. By the way, trim some TSLL calls as well, if you still hold some of those. Oh, you can actually get. Oh, you can get filled at 2.40. Nice. So Met is good. Start trimming. If you still hold some TSLL calls, I'd trim those as well. And by the way, that's 25% on METU. That's easily in trimming range. You should be trimming those. That's a whole 4% move off of the low this morning. Oops, not 125%. And stop loss goes to break even now on those METU calls. TSLL, let me trim some of those right now. Yeah, you'll get instant fills at 2.40. TSLL calls are up to 1.79. I would probably, yeah, I'd definitely trim those. Nice, very nice. Those are carried on over from Thursday's entry. 1.80 now. Trimmed at 1.80. TSLL. That's 65% on TSL, by the way. Stop loss still at break even. Let's go back to Qs. Qs are at 615 to 7. All right, we're going to try a short here. Let me pull it up. Let's go with the 615s. It's currently at 0.87. 85. This is really risky, by the way. Because if it breaks 615, like if it can hold up here, like I said, there's a lot of air. I just don't see it going much higher. Zero 0.80. Give it a shot. Lunch is ending. Let it chill out. No, up 10%. We shall see. We shall see. First trim ideally at 20%, which is 0.96, by the way, if you're going to put your orders in. This is risky, so I'm talking like really light. Filled at 2.32. Nice. Good job. Had mine filled instantly. Keep running. Tesla price target. Oh, I must set a notification here. Tesla price target for what? The day, long term. What are you talking? If we're talking today, we're already pretty high today. I feel like the market needs a pullback, but if we're going to climb any higher, I'd go up to 423. That'd be the spot I'd watch, is 423. Yeah, you guys should have no issues trimming those METU calls right now. They're up 2.50. Let's see. QQQ shorts are up 10%. Goal is 20% here. So if I have to add, then I'll add once. I am going to have a stop loss on this though. Oracle next target for expiration. Please, any suggestions? Let's take a look at Oracle. Oracle, nice move, 10% move today. I wouldn't go long on this just yet. 10% is a lot for a day. But I wouldn't go long on it yet, personally. I'd hold off on Oracle for now. So here's a quick look at Meta. I literally caught it at the bottom this morning, at the bottom of the opening range. Well, through METU calls. Okay, so we hit 32.85. Now we hit 32.70 was the next target up that I was talking about. I literally caught this. I think I caught it like a 5% move so far on METU. Which is great. Literally just straight up. Look at that. Just straight up. METU calls hit a high of 2.60. Let's see how QQQ is doing. Still grinding higher. Might have to add here in a second. Calls are 0. Well, they're not even down much. Okay, and they're back to break even. Yeah, so actually it's not even worth adding these yet. Probably wouldn't add until we hit like 16. Because 616 is really pushing it at that point. And remember, this is a lotto. This is really light. Like, you should not be heavy in these at all. Strictly for fun. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're grinding higher. Look, and calls are green again. Or puts are green again. It's I don't know if this is the top. It's starting to run out of steam. Look at the 5-minute. Look at the MACD up here. If it crosses over, then momentum down should begin dragging us further down. TSL calls are up to 1.90 or 1.87, sorry. All right, let's look for one more play. ET's up nice right now. This could be a possibility. Talk about this one being a longer term hold. QQQ has to be hitting top by now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's running out of upside without a pullback. That is. ET's actually had a really nice move so far today. It's up a percent from that low. It's got a gap to fill, by the way. Wait, what was I tripping? Oh, it's not a gap. Never mind. I mean, I think it could get back up to 1830 this week. I used to work for a sister company of ET. Those are some shitty companies to work for. Just like the experience overall, like being an employee, or the company models themselves. Bet you hit near 50%. Yeah. Iron is solid, but that's a long term play. I don't know if I'd say Iron is solid, but it can definitely be a long term play. Oh my goodness, met you. Look at that. That's incredible. We caught that whole move. Imagine if we would have played. Well, actually, I'm not going to imagine that because I wouldn't have played same week expirations, anyways. But that's a really nice move up. Let me check my calls. By the way, Q's puts aren't even down 10%. They're just chilling. 0.74 right now. You could probably get a better entry than me. I'm not even going to add yet. Probably won't add unless we hit like the low 60s. Those METU calls are up to 2.70 now. I'd go ahead and trim more. Trim more of those METU calls. 2.70. Should be good for like 42%. Oops. Very nice, very nice. High is 2.90 now. I'll probably hold and see if we can break 33.50. The calls are in the money. Excuse me. The calls are in the money. Not puts, calls. So we'll see. This might be This might be a top here. We'll see. We'll see how this candle turns out. I mean, that was already an incredible move. You got to think we made 40% off of calls that are a month and a half out. That's pretty crazy. This is what I'm more concerned about, though. Qs. See, so I picked the right time. As you all can see, I picked the right time to start considering going short. By the way, those puts are green. Again, back at break even. I picked the right time because this is the first time so far today that we're struggling here at the top. Did I time the top? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. But between that, the Q's calls, because I closed them, but the Q's calls, the 613s, I think are up to like 300. Yeah, they're up to hit 317. I forgot what I closed those at earlier. What did I close those at? I closed those at 220. So that went up for like another 100%. So realistically, I could have held for like another 100%, but I mean, that's fine. We'll see if this is the top here, though. I'm still willing to add if it goes up higher, because I think we are getting toppy. That's just me, though. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this one plays out. It's light, so I'll probably add like one or two more cons if we go up a little higher, just for a potential drop. But yeah, the METU calls aren't included in the 7-day trial. Sorry to keep bugging. No, they're there. Go look in the VIP options channel. That's where you'll find it. I alerted it at 8:31 this morning a.m., which is what, 10:30 Eastern time. You'll find it there. And then I literally alerted the QQQ's calls like 5 minutes before that as well. You'll find all the info in there. Thoughts on Amazon? I'll take a quick look at Amazon. Up to 212 now. Remember I said buy this at 202? I said to buy this at 202 on Friday. Or was it Thursday? Friday. No, it was Friday right after earnings. So you're up like 5% right now if you took those. I think it's still nice. It needs to fill the gap right here. It's got two gaps. You need to fill the first gap and you need to fill the second gap up to 230. Still a good buy. They had some crazy rules, like you couldn't have your personal phone with you. You had to leave it at home and use the company phone. If you got caught with your phone, it was immediate termination. Oh, that sucks. Okay, thanks. I will look. I'm not sure my Discord is doing correct. Yeah, you'll have to claim with your WAP. So if you go with your WAP and then you claim the VIP access on the free trial, you'll find it there, and then all the channels will be visible to you. If you can't find it, just let me know. Open a ticket on Discord. I'll reply to you. I'll send you the links and stuff on how it works. Okay. with that being said, I'm going to end the live stream now. I'll be posting more charts in the Discord today. Also today on Discord, I will be keep an eye out for in the learning section the chart patterns. I have a bunch of content I'm going to be adding for chart patterns. Just basic stuff like rising wedge, falling wedge, head and shoulders, trend line resistances, supports, stuff like that. For you guys to look over. It'll be neatly organized in chart patterns. Ebooks I'm working on still. Those will actually be like created by myself. They will what they'll include is like a step-by-step and like a PowerPoint on how everything will, how I take my trades, the processes I use, and I'll probably even have like the way I set up my charts on there as well. The indicators are going to stay the same. The ones I have posted right now are the ones I currently use. What I may do is post a chart, my like regular TradingView chart, and give a breakdown of like all the basic indicators I use. And for those of you who like, I get this question a lot about like options, like how to take the alerts and stuff. Go to the options guide channel in my Discord, and it gives literally, I break it down is a very long explanation on breaking down how I take my trades. Any chance for a cheaper banner? Yeah, I'm going to be taking, that's the thing, I'm going to be taking trades later today as well. I'll probably take one more trade. It'll probably be a cheaper contract. But I would keep an eye out for that one. Probably one or two more trades for me today. But yeah, I'll catch you all later.